in the YouTube comments, all you have to do is Bert Kreischer or Tom Segura.
Who would you be more likely to fall in love with?
I'm like, I've had so many people fall in love with me that it became a problem.
It became a problem.
100%. Cheers.
Welcome to the show.
God, man. I wish we could talk like that. I get so fucking, because sometimes you see things and you just get like worked up. You're like, and then you realize, I can't.
Did you ever have pregnancy scares like in high school or college?
One. Well, yeah, I mean, I thought every time, here's the problem. This is why I never really loved having sex. Is that
Okay.
I thought I got someone pregnant every time. My favorite thing was like to like have a month where you just got blowjobs and you're like, thank God I don't have to worry about having a baby this month.
Yeah.
Now I wish I could get someone pregnant. I wish Leanne would just let me get people pregnant. Like I wish she was just cool with it, raising them.
Raising them?
Yeah, I bring them home. I go,
This is my kid.
Yeah, this is
George. Yeah.
Yeah, this is a new kid. We're gonna be living with us. I got this girl pregnant. And then she was like, oh, I'm glad, I'm happy for you.
Yeah. I'm happy for you. I got
You ever get an abortion?
No, I don't have a uterus or anything. I remember though, I was dating a girl and it was always condoms, right? Condoms and pull out, right?
Pull out? That's fucking, that doesn't work.
I know, but I was young.
Yeah.
And it's one of those things.
Is that the rhythm method?
No, I don't think that's the rhythm.
So the rhythm method is...
The rhythm method is you're watching the cycle, so you know when.
I've been doing the rhythm method totally wrong.
That's. I
thought it was like know your rhythm and you now can go. By the way, those are my favorite orgasms when you pull out and blow a load on their stomach because you don't want to blow a load in them, so you're fucking licking the flame.
Yeah.
Those are my favorite orgasms.
Yeah.
I don't even like the ones I'm having lately.
Really?
Unless I give them to myself, I'm kind of like, I don't know. Here's what happens. As right as I'm about to have an orgasm, my brain goes, well, we won't be having sex again for another week. So it's almost like, it's like a cheat meal.
Yeah.
Go ahead back to your pregnancy scare. Go back to your pregnancy scare.
Yeah. So I'm having sex. I think I'm in high school. I'm either in high school or I'm a freshman in college. And I'm having sex and the girl goes, it's okay. You can finish inside. As you're getting there. So my brain, I don't know. I think a lot of guys' brains just goes like, okay.
Yeah.
Thanks. And then, yeah. And it's an orgasm you're not used to because at that age, it's like wrap it up or pull out. So I do. And then I, afterwards I'm like, so like, are you on the pill or something right now? Or something? She's like, no. And I go, wait, what do you mean? Like, why did you say that? And she's like, I don't know. I just felt like, I was like, wait, what? You just felt like it? So I'm like, all right, well, I'm sure she'll have her period any moment, right? Or like soon. So like a week goes by and I'm like, did you get your period? And she's like, no. I'm like, okay, well, let me know as soon as you get it.
Yeah.
And it goes into 2 weeks and then 3 weeks. And I go, hey, she goes, yeah, I missed my period. And I'm like, like I said, 18, 19. I'm like, oh my gosh. And then it gets to a month and I'm like, I'm talking to her like every other, hour. I'm
yeah.
Like, did it come today? And she's like, no. And then I kind of, my whole brain shifts to like, oh, this is happening because we didn't have.
This chick needs to fall.
Yeah. I'm actually like, I'm encouraging her to do like rock climbing and all this stuff.
Do rock climbing.
Yeah.
Just like little scrambles. Then put a little pad down. If you land on your fucking stomach, you land on
you
your stomach.
You need to try kickboxing this week, right? So.
Hey, I signed you up for Muay Thai classes.
Yeah. And I'm putting you with an expert. He's going to really fuck you up.
Just start with sparring. Yeah. Start with sparring.
Yeah. You don't need to know technique. Technique is overrated.
Yeah, technique's overrated.
So, but I remember getting the call.
Hey, Jen, in the stomach.
I remember getting the call. She's like, I got my period. And I swear to God, I dropped to my knees. Because what now I remember it was college, because I was in a dorm room, and I was like, I mean, it was the most religious I'd ever been. I was thank you, God.
Oh yeah, you pray. I used to go to church.
Yeah.
I'd go to church and just go like, hey man, I'm not ready for a kid.
Yeah.
And I was like, I got big plans. I had no plans. God knew I had no plans.
She was already telling me that we were going to move somewhere.
What? Where? North Carolina?
No, like the Pacific Northwest. And like we were going to raise a kid out there.
How many brilliant comedians? How many stars of industry? How many millionaires, possible multimillionaires, aren't there because of some kid?
I don't know. That's a nice turn it took.
I mean, that's when we talk about Roe v. Wade, and this is Two Bears, One Car live.
Come on,
damn it. I think I'm having a fucking stroke.
Two bears, one car.
I don't know if Roe v. Wade has been overturned.
Overturned?
Flipped it. They flipped it.
Right.
But they should look at like the dude's perspective.
What?
You know, all these women are talking about their bodies. What about us?
Yeah.
And all the dreams we don't get. I mean, I understand you gotta have a baby, whatever. But like, we could be athletes.
Yeah.
We could be titans of industry.
Right. But now if you have this thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to hear those stories. Because that's what you're going to connect to. All these dudes that aren't listening to women talk about their bodies, just all you got to do is connect with them. You got to sell the product to the people buying the product. Right now, you're talking about women's rights, women's bodies. You got to talk about men's rights and men's bodies.
Yeah.
And sell it to the men that overturn Roe v. Wade, and then go, yeah. But would you be a Justice Scalia?
He's pretty dead. But
Is he dead?
He's very dead. Yeah.
No. So I wouldn't use his name.
Right.
Justice Kavanaugh.
Roberts, Thomas. Yeah.
Kavanaugh is the one that, right?
He's
the one that like a little glug. No, take another sip.
Yeah.
Justice Kavanaugh. Hey, Justice Kavanaugh.
Yeah.
I'm talking to you, Brent. Would you be where you are today if that one scare had come to fruition? Right? That's the question. I'll tell you my scare. I had it. I remember a legit one of like, I'm pretty sure I'm pregnant. I'm going to go get a pregnancy test. I was 19 years old at Florida State, and I was sitting outside Williams Hall on their like little, I walked by, when I did Florida State, I walked by there and I showed all the guys on my team, or all the guys that work with me. I said, right there, I actually thought, I laid on this, it's sidewalk, then like a hill, then sidewalk it's tiered down.
Yeah.
And I sat on that hill and I thought, I'm gonna have a fucking baby. I'm fucking 19 years old. I'm not ready for this. I remember thinking like, there's a lot I want to do. And then to be the person that got to achieve all his dreams, because that baby, she didn't get an abortion, she didn't get pregnant. But then to be the guy that achieved all his dreams and looked and goes, man, I remember being on that hill thinking, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So that's all you got to do is preach it to Brett Kavanaugh that way.
Yeah.
And say, would you be in the Supreme Court if that one time in college that chick didn't have her period? And if you knew you could trade it all for one little...
Yeah.
All it is like a little credit card swipe.
Yep, that's it.
That's all it is. That's all it is for the dude. All you got to do, Brett. Why are you fucking being such a dick? Did he even vote for the Roe v. Wade?
Did he vote?
Yeah, what was his vote? It had to be. I'm sure he's a guy that was like...
Yeah, I'm sure to overturn. Yeah.
It's so crazy not knowing anything about politics. And just going like, I just assume because he's a white dude, he probably was like, yeah, fuck it. No more abortions.
He's one of the conservative justices, yeah.
Automatic. You ever seen that video of him? It's so fucking good. They played it on the bus nonstop. Brett Kavanaugh, Automatic. We've got to be able to play this. It's fair game, fair use, whatever. Have you ever seen this?
Automatic.
Oh no! Sometimes I had too many beers. Go to that. That can't be NBC News. No. PBS. I'll find it. Hey, I'll find it. Shane Gillis and my cousin Andrew could not stop going automatic. Sometimes I killed too many beers. Automatic. Yeah, I fuck chicks. Automatic.
He would say that?
No, it's a splice up of him, and it's fucking hilarious.
Oh, okay.
And so, but yeah, I don't know. Whatever. My cameraman Mans goes. We were talking about close calls in Tallahassee, and he goes, "We said, have you ever had a close call?" And he goes, "Yeah, one time." And we were like, "And?" And he goes, "Well, luckily she took care of it." We're like, that's not a close call.
Yeah.
That's called an abortion, man.
Yeah.
You're part of an abortion.
That's not a scare.
That's not a scare. You got a girl pregnant.
Yeah.
No, I never had an abortion. I wonder if Leanne has.
You've never asked?
No. I don't think she has. She would have told me, right?
I don't know. She's from Georgia.
Isla's dyslexic, and she came in the other day and was like, ugh, they're outlawing adoption in Alabama? And I said, that says abortion. And she goes, oh. She looks at me and she goes, so they want orphans. Yeah. Whatever happened to orphans, man?
There are going to be more of them. Yeah, we're going to bring back orphanages, I think, in bigger numbers.
When did orphans die out? Like legit orphanages. See if we can find an orphanage in Los Angeles. Los Angeles orphanage. I wouldn't mind visiting an orphanage.
What would you do there?
Just teach them baseball. Shave their teeth and teach them baseball. No, there's a bunch of orphanages. Go to Los Angeles orphan home. That sounds a little insensitive.
How does it get 3 stars?
They're like, they beat the fuck. They make us scrub the floors like that Chrysler building.
Yeah.
Man, Little Orphan Annie. Holy Grove.
Adoption is awesome. Oh, yeah, okay, so you can go there.
So but I thought I thought adoption was like different these days.
Well, I mean, there's different ways I'm sure you can end up adopting, but an orphanage is probably for a little bit older kid, right? Like that's not babies.
Yeah.
Babies are like cared for by, I don't know, the state or a hospital or something.
God, man, that's it's amazing. Something you just think silly and then all of a sudden it gets sad. Hey, there's not a standard upper age limit under the care of an orphanage. They released them
into society when they reach the age of 16. Oh.
So you just let them out?
16 is pretty young to be like, now you're on your own.
That's really young.
Yeah.
Well, I wonder what the height of orphanages was. Like probably like 1940?
Maybe.
I bet it was probably around Roe v. Wade.
I don't know.
I bet that.
When would that have been? 60s?
Well, yeah. Almost guaranteed that their orphanages were a big deal. And then they were like, oh, by the way, you can just kill these kids. They're like, oh, never mind. And then you got orphanages.
I like that you can all but guarantee it.
It's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Adult Orphan. That's a good name of a band.
Yeah, that could be your band.
I know Orphan Poet is a band. Little Orphan Annie. So like when Annie was
like
out.
1726. Oh, no, sorry. That's when the first one was created.
1726. Can you imagine being an orphan in 1726?
Oh, my God. Okay. There's the first drop down.
What?
When were popular in America? It was the 1800s, it looks like. How about when did the U.S. stop? It says stop using. Is that a thing? By the 50s, more children lived in foster homes than in orphanages in the United States. Oh, foster homes, which is different. Oh, yeah, because there are people that foster, like take in.
Yeah.
That's not considered an orphanage, right? That's a 1960s foster care had become government funded. Since then, U.S. orphanages have gone extinct entirely. So it's not even really, I guess maybe those are some type of...
Yeah, so we're not offending anybody. There are no orphanages.
There you go.
When they wrote Orphan Annie,
yeah,
that was when orphanages were big. Babe Ruth was an orphan.
Yeah.
Babe Ruth was an orphan.
I know.
Can you imagine how that must fuck with your head? He got given up. Babe Ruth, how old was Babe Ruth when he got given up? Dude, have you tried the Oculus? For real, have you tried the Oculus?
No. It's amazing. Really?
Nadav, you've tried it, right?
Yes.
Wait, hold on. This is a myth. Babe Ruth was an orphan?
Oh, he was a problematic child. Ruth's parents simply didn't know what else to do with their troublesome child and sent him to a Catholic school when he was just 7 years old.
I read the book about Babe Ruth when I was a kid. Pretty sure he was an orphan.
Okay.
Incorrigible. incorrigible, right? Was Babe Ruth incorrigible?
Ruth was not an orphan.
Do you see incorrigible?
Yes.
Wayward. Not just merely a delinquent, but incorrigible. Those women don't exist anymore. You're incorrigible, babe.
Well,
shave his teeth down. That's back when you could hit a woman, and that woman got hit.
So the Oculus is pretty cool, right?
Dude, so we get an Oculus. Brian Simpson, let's take 2 seconds to celebrate how funny Brian Simpson is.
He's so fucking funny.
Can I tell you, and I said this to him. And
I believe, by the way, to tie into it, I believe he was a foster kid too. For many years.
He was a foster kid.
Yeah.
He was a foster kid.
Yeah. He's very funny.
It's funny. His brain, every time I tried to explain this to him, I was too drunk, so it never came out right. The reason he said, you guys are so, I'm sorry, Brian, if I'm sharing a private story or whatever, but he said, you guys are so kind to me. You guys are like really cool. You guys brought me on the Fully Loaded, and Rogan brings me out here, and you know, Tom has me on Two Bears and takes me out and helps me out. And he goes, I don't know how to say thank you. I said, you don't need to. I said, we're doing it selfishly, right? And he went, what do you mean? I said, you're funny as fuck, and you think different than most comics, so that to be around you is a fun experience because I get to hear your insight on things.
Yeah.
I said, it's crazy is that everything goes back to being selfish. I like Brian Simpson because I like to watch him think.
Yeah.
The way he thinks. And this is why I like Brian Simpson. He comes to do my podcast and he brings his Oculus and he goes, hey man, can I let you try this out? And immediately I go, I'm not a video game guy, so I don't really want to do it. He's like, well, I think you should try it. Just try it. I try it out. I'm like, I buy one immediately. I go, this is fucking amazing. And he's like, yeah, I thought you'd like that. That's the way his brain worked, is he didn't even really know me very well, but he goes, I bet Bert's a guy that would like this. Dude, I get fucking wasted with Isla. Just me, but me and Isla turn on the Oculus. And she is like me in that we are very, we're very, I don't know, we live out loud. We don't keep our feelings in. She puts it on and she goes, holy shit, an elephant! Now a word from our sponsor, BetterHelp. Your mind affects how you experience life. If you want to experience a better life, then you need to take care of your mind the same way you would if you had one car for the rest of your life. If you had one car for the rest of your life, you'd wash it a little more. You wouldn't let people eat in it and drink in it. Well, why are you going to let people affect the way your brain works? Because it basically affects your life. That's why I want to talk to you about BetterHelp. BetterHelp is online therapy that offers video, phone, and even live chat only therapy sessions, so you don't have to talk to anyone on camera if you don't want to. More importantly, it's more affordable than in-person therapy, and in my opinion, it's so much easier. You don't have to get into a car. You don't have to drive to anyone. You don't have to wait in a waiting room. You don't have to then find tickets and get valeted. All the things that would stress you out, they're gone. Just hop on a phone call like I do when I get on the treadmill, and you can be matched with a therapist in under 48 hours. Our listeners get 10% off their first month at betterhelp.com/bears. That's betterhelp.com/bears. Ever since I've been home, the number one thing that's most important to me is hydration. Boom. Liquid IV. This stuff is fantastic. It's 2 to 2.5 times faster hydration than water alone. 3 times the electrolyte. 5 essential vitamins. I'm reading them back, by the way. B3, B5, B4, B12, and vitamin C. And it tastes great. The best is non-GMO, vegan, gluten-free, dairy-free, soy-free. And it makes a difference. For me, I'm telling you right now, before a workout, I don't mind having one. If we're going to have cocktails that night, I'll kill a liquid IV, pour one in for my friends, pour it into, I think, 16 ounces of water, is it? I mean, I know what I poured into. It tastes fantastic. Leanne had a liquid IV this morning and did not know it was a liquid IV. I put it in her bottle of water, and she went, whoo, that's good water. And I went, yeah, it's liquid IV, baby. I'm telling you right now, and what's great is they're on a mission to change the world. For every purchase, they donate a serving to someone in need. To date, Liquid IV has donated over 24 million servings globally. Try one, pour it in your water. You're going to love it. Grab your Liquid IV in bulk nationwide at Costco, or you can get 25% off when you go to liquidiv.com and use our code CAVE at checkout. That's 25% off anything you order when you shop Better Hydration today using promo code CAVE at liquidiv.com. Dude, you go on safari and you are with elephants.
So wait, is it just viewing experience or an actual game that you're playing?
No, you can go on YouTube and do 360 viewing.
Yeah.
And you are, and it's in a 360 camera. I'm telling you, man, I think this is the future of podcasting. Is like you put a 360 camera right here and someone can just go, is this the automatic one? Hold on, don't play it yet. You go to automatic. God damn it. You go to 360 viewing and you can go scuba diving and it feels like you're scuba diving. Like I was holding my fucking breath.
Yeah.
You go on safari, you can do anything. The one that flipped me out was Edge of Space. And they're like, okay, so you are in a hot air balloon that's about to go 70,000 feet above Earth. So get ready and hold on. And it takes off, Tom, and immediately I lose my stomach for real. And I'm like, oh, and I had to take it off. I go, fuck this. And Isla goes, I want to try it. Isla does it. I was like, oh my God. And then you're going and then you're looking and you're like, holy shit. It's so cool.
That's just a YouTube video you're watching?
Just a YouTube video. And then you can do games. I think the games aren't quite as advanced, but dude, the experience, like I'm telling you, if Rogan had a 360 camera in one of those seats and I could throw on my Oculus.
And you feel like you're sitting at the table.
It is so realistic
that
you're like, that you could just light a joint and have a drink and just sit there and then talk and like you just watch it. Like you go from Ari to Shane to Mark to Joe to like back and forth. It's the coolest fucking experience. It's cool. And then someone, I won't say his name, Peter, but he was like, you should try the fucking porn. You can throw it on and you literally are like looking at your, looking and going like, what the fuck? And they have machines that grab your dick and will fuck to the rhythm that she fucks to. Wow. So you're like, what the... Get me one of those in my bunk on a tour bus.
Yeah.
And I might not call my wife for the whole tour.
Yeah.
I might just fuck my bunk all week.
Yeah.
I mean, Oculus, dude.
I know it's coming up for your birthday.
Speaking of birthday.
Yeah.
Leanne goes, so it's my 50th, and they canceled my date. I was supposed to work that week. They canceled it. Leanne goes, do you want a destination birthday for my 50th, or do you want a home birthday? Now, here's my thoughts. Destination, not too far. Destination, fleet of helicopters, right?
Mm-hmm.
All take off at the same time, like it's all about memories, right?
Yeah.
All take off at the same time, like Apocalypse Now, and we like go to the just dum 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 dum. That's what I'm thinking. What do you think?
I think that's pretty cool.
Are you gonna come to my birthday party? Are you working November 3rd?
Well, the 3rd, is that
It's a weekend.
It is a weekend? I thought it was a weekday. It's a Thursday. I am working that day.
Fuck.
And that weekend. But I'm not. Following weekend, maybe we'll have to do 2 birthday parties. Are you working all November?
Yeah, I'm doing. Yeah. I think you are too. I know. I think you're doing something the week before I'm doing it.
Oh yeah.
You know what I was gonna get for Leanne for her birthday?
What?
Dwight Yoakam.
The man? I didn't think you were gonna get her a CD.
The real man in our backyard. I was gonna have him play for her.
Really? Did you reach out?
I did.
And?
Way more expensive than I ever was going to spend on that woman.
Can you say it and bleep it? Can we bleep it?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah. I thought there would be a price point because I was like, oh, that's his wife. And nope, it's not happening. It's not happening so much that I told her it's not happening. I was going to get it for her birthday and surprise her. And she loves Dwight Yoakam. Loves Dwight Yoakam. Feels like she's connected to Dwight Yoakam.
Yeah.
Fell in love with Dwight Yoakam when she was younger and listens to him all the time.
Yeah. What was he dating somebody famous for a while?
No, that's Lyle Lovitz.
Oh, right. With Julia Roberts. But Yoakam wasn't?
I don't think so. I think
I think I need an adapter for this, Nadav, to plug it in.
He's an interesting dude. He's really smart. He's friends with the guy we're going to dinner with tomorrow.
Oh, he is?
Yeah, and so he's really smart. He doesn't party. I think he's a vegan, and by the way, the last thing he wants to do is play some private party for a dude who's going to be like Dwight. Like
Yeah.
For that kind of money, I'm like, he better be like, hey guy, man, can I try your polar plunge out?
Yeah.
Hey, you want to lift weights? Hey, Leanne, let's go. Show me around the house. I want to play with your dogs. Like,
Yeah.
You're like, I can't afford that.
No, it would not be like that.
No. Oh, no. It would be like, walk in, walk out.
Yeah.
That's it. Thank you so much. Pleasure meeting you. One picture. I do one picture.
Sometimes I had too many beers, which I gladly do, and which I fully embrace. Automatic. Still is. I liked beer. I still like beer. Automatic. Still is. But I did not drink beer to the point of blacking out. When I was in town, I spent much of my time working out, lifting weights, or hanging out and having some beers with friends. Animal House, Caddyshack, and Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Working out, lifting weights, too many beers. Automatic. Still is. Many nights I worked out with other guys. Maybe it was because I'm an only child and had no sisters. Many of us became friends with students at local Catholic all-girls schools. Amy, or Laura, or Megan, or Nikki.
What the
Sometimes
fuck?
I had too many beers, which I gladly do, and which I fully embrace. Working out, automatic. Blacking out, automatic. Catholic all-girls schools, automatic. Still is.
All right. That's
That's
a Supreme Court justice.
Here's what's crazy is those videos are the best.
Yeah.
Because he would hate it.
Right. He would not like that.
Like if he would like it, that's the weird thing about the internet. The thing that the person would hate the most are the funnest to watch.
And then the only way you're able to basically enjoy or get past a video of like that being made of you is if you embrace it at some, what I mean? When like something bothers you and you go like, I'll just, you know what? I have to go. Yeah, that's funny. You guys, you have to
find
give
a way.
in. You have to give in.
You have to find a little wiggle room. I think it was like, really, I really think that it's amazing the internet can find the thing that bothers you the most about
yourself.
Oh yeah. That they can just sense it out. And then, and a lot of it is responding. You respond to the thing that lights you up the most. And then everyone goes, that's it.
You ever, there's this, I get the same kind of thing, maybe comments or messages to you where someone's like saying things, whatever. And then they go, hey, fuck you, man. Or you're like, you're a piece of shit. And then you go, what? And then they're like, I just wanted to get your attention.
Yeah.
That's why I always try to not, like now that I've been doing this a while, I go, like don't reward that, right? Like don't reward someone just being like.
That was why I had to get a new phone because people they could get into my pocket.
Yeah.
They could get, like, I could read a text and I was like, and it was people saying, the thing that you think about yourself sometimes.
Yeah.
About, oh, you're just fucking full of shit. You're a fucking alcoholic. And you're like, and then those are the things that really
fire you up.
That might be accurate.
Well,
and you're like, they hit you the hardest, and then you're like, fuck you, I'm not, like,
Yeah.
And so, if you can find a way to embrace it,
Yeah.
I think that's when it becomes, I don't think it'll ever become fun, but it doesn't, like, it's funny, man. I never gave a fuck about, like, Bert's the most racist comic. It never bothered me.
Because it's not true.
Because it's not true. And it wasn't until the Black Lives Matter started and I was like, all right, we got to just change this.
Which we did.
We did.
We changed it to Bert fucks dogs.
Yeah. And by the way, that doesn't bother me. And there's been times I've cuddled with my dog and my dick's gotten hard and it doesn't bother me.
Right.
It's a big dog and
It is.
it's like 150 pounds. It's like a human.
It's kind of feels like a person.
It's a human with sloppy lips and a tail that if you play it right feels like it's the thing that's real. It's funny, the racist thing. I remember when my Netflix special came out, my management and agents were like, we need to get in front of this. And I was like, why? And they're like, because, and I'm certain there were probably people who saw my special who then went to my comments and were like, hey man, I like this guy. And they're like, wait, what's this racist stuff?
For sure.
And then they're like, I didn't know he's racist. Never mind, I'm out.
But I also saw that after we were like, hey, we're pivoting away from that, somebody would leave that comment and people would be like, hey, I don't know if you know, we're done with that. We've moved on.
Yeah.
Like, people were correcting other people.
Yeah, it's the fun of it. Like how great would it be if Brett Kavanaugh was like, guys were making abortions automatic. Yeah. You don't ever give a shit about that.
No, I wouldn't say I don't give a shit about it. It's that I just went through versions of it and then was like, oh, the way to handle this is don't engage, or, accept. Yeah, acceptance does a lot for you.
Yeah.
When you just go like, this is the way it is.
Even sometimes if people make like videos about you shitting on you, we've talked about this, is that some of them are good.
Yeah.
Some of them are good and some of them are pretty accurate. And you're like, and if you can find a way to love that and just go, hey man, like everyone has a job in this world.
It's true. And also you realize, there's a couple levels to it, right? There's, like I said, not getting too you learn to not get as emotional. There's acceptance. There's also, like you said, that it's good. And then there's the part of you that goes like, well, this comes with the territory with what you do.
We just called Daniel Craig a Nazi the other day.
Yeah.
That comes with territory.
Sorry, man. You shouldn't have that face.
Yeah. That comes with territory. I'm sorry, Daniel Craig, but you should understand on your yacht. That's crazy because people say that to me. Bert, you got to relax in your big house. I've read that comment one time and you're like, whatever. I'll tell you what. LA Comics.
Also, you as a feature act, you don't have to worry about any of that.
Nope.
It comes with like where you're at.
LA Comics are, maybe not. I was going to say New York comics are way more aware of what the internet is saying.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like we got on I'm not going to name names, but we, did some tours together and I've toured with some New York comics.
Sure.
And they have their finger on the pulse of the whole internet thing. I remember one guy called me up one time and he was like, hey man, just so you know, like we got your back. And I was like, for what? He was like, man, never mind. And I went, wait, what's going on with me? But they're like, they know Reddit. I don't even know how to use Reddit. I really don't know how to use Reddit.
Yeah.
I don't know if Reddit is an app or just a website. Mm-hmm. I've only been on Reddit. I clicked on it maybe a couple times, but the one thing I've been on Reddit was the machine story would go on.
Well, don't forget, didn't we discover PLASTT together?
PLASTT? Oh, wait, what was that?
That was pussy, legs, asshole, tits, and toes or something.
Oh, we need to get back to that.
There was that writer, the sex writer,
Michael Stahl,
and you definitely saw Reddit then.
Yeah, PLASTT Reddit.
Yeah.
Is Reddit the same thing as? It's not the same thing as. There's a great. There was this girl. What was it called? Where you could post like blogs.
PLASTT.
I forgot how great that was. PLASTT. Fuck. And then we came up with our own one.
Yeah. But let's not think about it. Let's think about this. Wow.
Pussy, ass, leg, and toes.
You're leaving out some letters.
PLASTT. Pussy, ass.
No, legs.
Pussy. Pussy, legs. Ass.
Tits.
Smile. Toes. Toenails and tits.
Oh.
Toenails and tits. Fuck. Is this Reddit?
Yeah.
Oh, it looks like Facebook. It looks like an awesome Facebook page.
Yeah.
God damn it. These women fucking rock. I mean, how cool are these chicks?
Yeah, and you don't get full points if you don't include it all. See, like sometimes they don't get it all in there.
It would be cool if you could just FaceTime these chicks, random, and get to know them.
You want to get to know them?
Yeah, like they have such welcoming smiles.
That's a very welcoming smile.
That's a very welcoming smile.
Well, that's actually, that might be the key ingredient to what makes this thing work is the smile component. All the sexual components are there, but the smile changes it completely, right?
The smile makes it like welcoming. They're like, we're in on it, you know?
They're like, I know what you like.
There's got to be one
smiling.
That one's not smiling.
And guess what? We're scrolling past you.
Yeah. That one's not smiling either. And now her pussy looks weird.
Yeah.
There you go.
Big smile.
She didn't even have her pussy see full page. There she goes.
There she goes. She's sweet.
I could not get Leanne to do this in a million fucking years.
Post on PLASTT?
I could not get her to do this. If you said Bert is going to lose his arm and leg tomorrow unless you post a PLASTT, she'd go, looks like he won't be running anymore.
Really?
She would never.
That's a big ask to be like, hey, post a photo of yourself doing that.
Okay, name it for me, for you. They go.
But wait, let's start here. You have.
I would do it for you so quickly.
But this is my point. You have way more comfort with your nude body
I do.
than most people do.
Why is that?
I don't know, but it's something I've known for a while.
Yeah.
So it's not as big an ask to you.
Okay. So what's a big ask?
Fuck 6 guys.
I'd fuck a dude for you.
Really?
Yeah.
Summer is here, and I'm telling you right now, there's nothing better than a refreshing Bud Light seltzer. It's all about bold flavor, variety, and fun. Because right here, these hard sodas are freaking phenomenal. You know, I used to think cutting the grass or getting ready to grill out, a cold beer would do it. Here's the problem with a cold beer. Nothing wrong with cold beer, but out in the sun, sometimes it can melt. You pour one of these over ice, and it tastes, I'm telling you, my favorite one's the orange one. They've got their Bud Light Seltzer Retro Tie-Dye Pack, and they've got new flavors, tangerine, watermelon, and their classic variety pack. These are the perfect seltzers for sitting by the pool and enjoying a day with your friends. I absolutely enjoy them, and I'm telling you right now, if you want that after workout drink with your friends, you know, you guys do a big group workout, you get back from CrossFit, you all get by the pool, this is exactly what you want. 100 calories, 5% alcohol, 0 sugars. To find a retailer who delivers right to your door, head over to budlight.com to learn more. Bud Light Seltzer, the loudest flavors ever. Enjoy responsibly. Messaging for 21 plus. Our next product is product I literally use every day because with Athletic Greens, which is our sponsor, you're getting 75 high-quality vitamins, minerals, whole food sourced ingredients, probiotics, and adaptogens. The probiotics for me help with my stomach, my digestive system, my energy. It's simple. You just take it, pour it in some water, and the next thing you know, you are fucking good to go. We take it on the road with us, and for us, it's a way to ensure that we are taking our first step of the day in a healthy direction. It's lifestyle friendly, whether you're keto, paleo, vegan-free, dairy-free, gluten-free, you are vegan-free, vegan, you know that you are going to get less than 1 gram of sugar, no GMOs, no nasty taste, no artificial anything, better sleep, better quality of recovery, everything that's great. And guess what? The cost is less than $3 a day. So you're investing that in your lifestyle, your health. I'm telling you, it's going to start giving you healthier habits. To make it easy, Athletic Greens is going to give you 1 free year supply of immune-supporting vitamin D and 5 free travel packs with your first purchase. All you have to do is visit athleticgreens.com/2bears. Again, that's athleticgreens.com/2bears to take ownership over your health and pick up the ultimate daily nutritional insurance.
I'd fuck a dude for you.
Really?
Yeah. Like if you said like, if they're like,
They're going to cut
hey,
my arm off?
no, if the mafia calls up and they're like, we've kidnapped your buddy, Tom Segura. We're going to cut off a finger every hour you don't fuck a dude.
Oh, my God.
You got to fuck a dude. I want everyone to role play this with your best friend right now.
Okay.
You get a phone call. Hi, by the way, I had a dream of a brilliant script last night. Don't let me forget that. So you're gonna they go, we've got your buddy Tom Segura. All you got to do is fuck a dude to save his life. For every hour you don't fuck a dude, we cut off a finger and it sends it to you. I'm gonna so we're real. I'm gonna wait till they send me 1 finger just to make sure we're serious.
Okay,
I'm not
shit.
just gonna fuck a dude on a lark.
Right,
Okay,
right. So now
I'm not gonna be like you just calling like, hey man, we're kidding. You didn't fuck that
then
guy.
they send you this picture, and I'm like,
and I go, all right. And then I fuck a dude. Do I fuck a dude or does a dude fuck me?
well, that's the thing. It was your idea.
Okay. If I fuck a dude, that's easy. I go, Pete, we need you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would.
Well, I think the Russian.
I would call a gay dude. I'd call Tim Dillon
Yeah.
and be like, hey man, listen, Tom's in trouble.
Yeah.
I wonder if Tim would have sex with me. Did we talk about this before?
We did. I don't remember this. I don't know if
I
Tim.
think he said yes.
He would?
I think he said me before you. Or is that
No.
Whitney?
You want to call Tim?
Nope.
Okay.
Let's leave it up in the air.
Okay. I would be, no offense, I'd be genuinely offended if it was you before me.
For real?
Yeah.
Dude, you realize Tim definitely, I'm more his type than you are.
I don't know that. How would I know that?
But just hanging out with him, you know that he looks at a guy like me and goes, that is a guy I could fall in love with. You're not that guy.
Okay.
But people don't look at you and go, people look at me and go, I could fall in love with him.
What?
Hold on.
Hold on.
Who do you think?
Let's fucking park
hold
here
on
for
one
a moment.
second. So you think If you think someone, let's put it on Instagram.
There's people watching right now.
Who? Put it in the comments. Put it in the fucking comments. When you just look at us
When you just look at us.
and you go, all right, who could I fall in love with? Not who could I be in a relationship with?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What do you mean not who would I be in a relationship with?
Falling in love with people, like there's people I can fall in love with very quickly. Like
Okay.
there's people I can go, oh, that person's got the juju.
That I could fall in love with.
I can fall in love with them. There's something about them where I go, after the first night of cuddling, we got up and everything about the guy where he gets up, and this is all me, but he's like, gets up and he's like, what are we gonna do for lunch today? You know? And you're not that way. You're like, I'm getting coffee. And I think that's hard to fall in love with. And you go, what are you doing? And you're on your phone. You're like Googling Porsches. Like, I'm more like, hey, what are you doing on your phones? People fall in love with that easier.
That is so insane how you think.
Nadav, will you fix this for me? You know what I'm saying.
I don't know what he's saying. So what is it?
I'm not really following.
Oh my God.
Okay, no. Let's be honest. Do you actually understand what he's saying?
He's lying right now because he wants to keep his job.
No, there's no threat of losing your job. What
Nadav.
the fuck is he talking about?
Hold on, Bert. Can you repeat the thought?
Okay. We're talking about falling in love. Have you ever fallen in love, Nadav?
Yes.
Okay. What were the attributes that person had that made you fall in love? The moment where you went, shit, I think I'm in love. It was tenderness, warmthness, right?
I think it was talking shit to me.
It was a dom. He was a dom.
Okay. You surround yourself with such broken people. You have a misfit fucking cast. Do you know,
Look, I've fallen in love, and people have fallen in love with me. What are you
how many
talking
people
about?
have you okay, here's the question. What has happened more? Have you fallen in love more, or have more people fallen in love with you?
In my life?
Yeah.
It's a good question. Hold on.
More people have fallen in love with me than I've fallen in love with them. 100%. Leanne fell in love with me before I fell in love with her.
Really?
Because it happens to me. People won't fall in love with me very quickly. They do. There's people watching this right now go, I love him. I love him.
There are people doing that, yeah.
Who do you think will have when they die?
I think you're going to be stunned at the YouTube comments.
No, hold on. Don't just do this to go, gotcha,
No,
Bert.
I know.
Be real. In the YouTube comments, all you have to do is Bert Kreischer or Tom Segura. That's it.
Who would you be more likely to fall in love with?
Fall in love with. And we're talking about
You're talking about like genuinely fall in love with.
Genuinely fall in love with. Like you go like, wow, 7 dates and I'm in. Like I'm fucking, this is someone I want to spend the rest of my life with.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think you're a great one night stand. You're like a fun friend. But falling in love's a different thing. Tommy.
I've had people fall in love with me.
Name them.
do you
Other
mean
than
name
push.
'em?
Other than push. How many call someone that fell in love with you. Let's call people that fell in love with us. Okay.
Oh my God.
Let's call people that fell in love with us and find out why they fell in love with us.
Well, I know what they're going to say.
What are they going to say?
They're going to say how sweet I am. That's what they're going to say.
Okay. But hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. You're the long sell.
What?
Because you are a sneaky person about like you go like you don't realize you love
I
you.
mask my tenderness, if that's what you're trying to say.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's true.
And then all of a sudden one day you're like, motherfucker, but it's too late. They've already fallen in love with me.
Yeah.
Like you're like 2 months in.
Yeah.
I'm like a week in and you fall in love with me. I'm like, I've had so many people fall in love with me that it became a problem.
It became a problem.
Because then their love it confuses them. And then I know I sound like a crazy person right now, but I swear to God, I want to see I wonder if I know someone who's fallen in love with me. I wonder what the thing was.
Oh man.
I remember when Leanne told me she was in love with me.
It could go so fucking
It could
sideways.
go so bad. But I want to call them, but I know it's going to sound creepy. I
course it
called
is.
one ex-girlfriend one time. I was like, I was a pretty good wakeboarder, right? She was like, what is this about? And I was like, I'm having fun.
Do you know I called an ex for a bit we were going to try doing the podcast. And she was like, wait, what? And I hadn't talked to this person in years. And then I was like, yeah, I was trying to. And then here's the thing. You're so used to pitching ideas to people that are used to hearing like bits.
Yeah.
So I'm like doing this to somebody who has like zero comedy or production and I'm like trying to summarize it in a phone call.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, we want to do this bit. We're like, talk to an ex. And then she's like, huh? And I'm like, fuck. And I realized that it sounds crazy, but I'm used to like our world of like, no, here's the bit.
No, come on, go play along with us.
And she's like, I loved you so much. And I was like, ah.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah. I mean, she was real. And I was like,
I said you could come inside me. I tasted your cum.
Yeah.
So like right now, if you ask Leanne why she loved me, she wouldn't be able to answer it because it's clouded in being around me so much.
Yeah.
But
I kind of asked her one time on a pod. She did the podcast with me when you were filming.
yeah.
And I was like, God, he's such a fucking mess. And like, all this shit. And like, I don't know what you like about him and all that. And then I go, how do you deal with like all the Bert stuff? And she was like, you think I'm going to give up on, am I going to, yeah, it's gross. He's gross. And, do you think I'm going to,
It's my girl.
she's like, you think I'm going to pass that up for a chance on love? Like, am I going to do away with all this totally reprehensible
I love
behavior?
her more than anyone's ever loved her in her fucking life. I love her more than anyone deserves to get loved. Like no one should get loved as much as I love her. It's almost like creepy.
Really?
Yeah, I love her. I love her way more than she loves me. Way more. I mean, I think she cares for me more.
Yeah.
But I love her more. Like I get a kick out of that woman. Like I love when she talks. Like when have you ever loved when a woman talked to you?
Yeah.
Like were they like, you want to hear my thoughts? Remember in high school and you'd be like, oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Or in college, you'd be like, you go to dinner and they'd be like, I want to tell you about me and when I played volleyball. And you're like,
But you actually enjoy that.
I love when she talks. She tells stories. And like, you know how I am when someone tells a story, sometimes I'm just like,
Sometimes?
you're fucking it up.
Yeah.
She fucks up stories, but man, she's got some good stories.
But back to the first point, which
Okay.
was you think that it is.
I'll get us a quick answer real quick. We share a lot of people on Instagram.
Who?
Instagram.
Oh.
Here's my question.
This is ridiculous.
Who do you think you could fall in love with quicker? Me or Tom Segura? You can be a man or a woman to answer this. Who do you think you could fall in love with quicker? Who's got the juice? Me or Tom Segura? And please answer honestly. God bless America.
Okay. I don't trust your following. So here we go. Round 2.
Link.
All right. Hey, Instagram, quick question. Who do you think you could fall in love with more quickly? Me or Bert Kreischer?
Answer honestly.
Be honest. Who would you fall in love with? Fall in love with quicker? Me or that?
That?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
And then what? Now doing a poll?
Now do a poll. Oh my God.
What?
You know Felipe Esparza's a vegan?
No.
Yeah. He only eats Oreos. No, I mean, not only eats Oreos, but like that's his only like treat.
Are those vegan treats?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Or maybe I've heard that before.
All right. You ready? Do you get any answers?
It's uploading.
Look, here's the pot I broke last night when I hit my head.
Bro.
Yeah, I know. All right. It's up. Activity. Well, I'm going to vote for Bert real quick.
Jesus Christ.
That's 100%. Who do you think? Okay. Who do you think out of our wives, who do you think people would fall in love with quicker? Leanne or Push? I already know the answer.
Well,
It's Push. Leanne is hard to like,
but
let alone fall in love with.
that poll would be, Christina has a bigger footprint like online.
No,
right?
no. I'm just saying between me and you, like knowing them. Leanne's like a fucking tough sell.
Oh,
Like Push is very like she's very like she's good at like making you feel good about yourself. And like, oh,
Yeah.
hey, how you doing? You know, she's a really sweet person.
Right,
She makes friends very easily too.
yeah.
Leanne does not make friends
They
very
both
well.
have this thing though, where like you walk out of a room and you're like, Jesus Christ, you know what you just said to that person?
Oh
Like,
my God, yeah.
Like I've said so many times, like, hey, you need to go back in there.
Yeah.
Like,
He's in a wheelchair, Liam.
Yeah.
What the fuck were you thinking? I'm just being honest.
yeah.
I'm just being honest.
I'm like, yeah, you shouldn't be. Don't always
Yeah.
be honest.
You don't need to. Or when the girl said that, and then Leanne just went like this. I go, hey, move your face.
Yeah, move your face around.
What are you doing? Your face is stuck like that, and you're going. Rah, rah. All right, Tom. What are you getting on this poll?
I'm actually not getting anything because it's still uploading.
Only one person's seen it, and it's.
We need to give it a few minutes.
Oh, here we go. Whoa, I'm swamping you.
Yeah?
I'm stomping you. 62% to 38%.
Wow.
Well, they are my followers.
Yeah, I
too,
know. It's probably
but
8 votes.
I wonder how many followers we have that overlap.
Less than you think.
Do you ever? Isn't it crazy when someone posts you and it tags you in a video and they're like going to see Tom Segura's show, and then you go to their profile and then they don't even follow you?
Yeah. Or the one we talked about?
What?
Like when it's just like some upcoming random comedian you don't know, and you're like, you don't follow me? Jesus Christ, man.
There's a guy that's really fucking funny.
Yeah.
Oh fuck, what's his name? I just followed him the other day. Derek Gaines. He is really fucking funny.
Yeah.
Like I watched him and I was like, oh shit. And I was like, oh, I'll hit him up and tell him, hey, you should come on the podcast or something. And then I went to his thing and he was like, he didn't follow me, doesn't follow anyone I know. And I was like, I can't message him now. So I was like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
So I just followed him. He's really fucking funny. Derek Gaines. You know who else is fucking hilarious?
Who?
That I just saw for the first time, like hung out with? Owen Smith.
Owen Smith?
Did I say the right name? I might have to edit this out.
Oh, you've never seen Owen before?
No, yeah, Owen Smith. Jesus Christ. Yeah. No, I'd never seen him, but I heard Joe talk about him so much and everyone talk about him. And so I was doing the Wednesday night at the store and I was like, hey, can you get Owen on the show? Owen Smith had in his set 1 to 2 jokes that I had written that day. That day I'd written them, and he went up and told, and they were already like well fucking formed thoughts.
Oh.
And I was like, motherfucker.
Yeah, he's always been really
He was
funny.
a fun fucking hang too.
Yeah. Always been really funny.
Dude, yeah, fucking Owen Smith, man.
I feel like you did some trickery on my phone
Why?
because it
everyone's-
won't upload.
Maybe it's the saying you're not lovable.
Yeah. It won't upload. And it already said try again.
let me
No, it's
see.
right there.
It's uploading.
But
Are
it
you
won't-
online? You're on the Wi-Fi. Get off the Wi-Fi.
Get off the Wi-Fi?
Yeah, you don't ever use your own Wi-Fi.
What?
No, don't ever use your own Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Do you ever look at do you ever see someone who tweets hateful shit to a comic and you're like, what a fucking garbage piece of shit this is, and then you go to their page and they follow you? This is a scary one.
Okay.
Have you ever had a public like a guy, like a single shooter in, like the guy? What's the guy who was in Canoga? The kid that pop. Killed the who's the kid that killed the Canoga? In the Canoga, he killed the 2 pedophiles and the skateboarder.
What the fuck? Oh.
You know,
In Wisconsin?
well, yeah, right.
Oh, Rittenhouse.
Yeah, Kyle Rittenhouse. That was a fucking interesting one to see if he followed me.
Does he?
I don't think so. I hope not. Hey, pull up Kyle Rittenhouse. See if he follows me. I bet he does now.
I bet that account's been probably.
You don't think he's online? Or like, what's the?
Oh, right.
The
That's
swimmer
right.
from Stanford. The swimmer from Stanford who raped that girl. You're like, please don't follow me. Please don't follow me. This is Kyle Rittenhouse.
Oh, that is him.
Okay, see who he's following.
Oh, fuck.
I guarantee you. By the way, there are. Oh, just tell me what it is. I'll see. What is it?
This is Kyle Rittenhouse.
How many followers does he have?
200 and. Yeah.
Add one to that.
You're following him?
No, he doesn't follow me. Thank God. Let's see who he follows. He follows Rogan.
NRA. Really? He does?
He definitely follows Rogan.
Look.
Try again.
It won't let me upload it. This is rigged. This is a rigged election, just like the 2020 election that was stolen.
Recount.
It won't upload.
Let's see where my numbers are. I'm fucking slaughtering you.
Are you?
61%.
Wow.
61% with 1,900 votes.
That's, yeah. It's a good.
I think, but who do you think would cheat on you first, me or you?
What?
Who do you think, if they were falling in love with us, right? Who, out of me and you, who do you think would cheat on them first, me or you? It's me.
Who would be cheated on first?
No, who would cheat on them?
You would?
Oh, yeah. I miss cheating so much. Like I'll never do it.
You talk about it all the time.
Yeah, I know. Well, I used to be a big cheater.
Really?
Oh yeah, I've cheated on everyone I ever dated except for Leanne. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, you don't. I don't know. You don't give off that energy.
No, what it was is I wasn't someone who could break up very easily.
Oh, so that's how you ended.
That's how I ended it, and that was the fun. Like knowing you're out of the relationship emotionally, you're done, and you're like, and I was. And by the way, this is a coward's move. Is like you should just go to the person and say, "Hey, I'm done." Leanne never cheated on anyone, and I was like, "God, you missed out."
Yeah,
it was fun, especially in high school, and you're like, I'm not getting married to this fucking person.
Sure.
I don't know why this fucking counts. I don't know why I'm a bad person. I'm just having fucking fun.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, I'm the only one that can prove that I'm alive, right?
Yeah.
Like I can't prove they're alive. I don't even know if they're all fucking bots. So why not cheat on them, right?
Anyway, you called me and said you had made a new discovery. You actually texted our group and said that you're like big news, guys.
Oh,
I am switching to tequila. And you weren't a tequila guy, and you said like there's less sugar.
So
and that,
I gotta pay the compliment forward to Fitvine first.
Okay.
Because I'm a big Fitvine drinker. I'm a big wine drinker, but Fitvine was the only wine I could drink where I slept good, I had good recovery, and then I woke up and could work out the next day. I could drink a bottle of Fitvine and not feel fucked up about it. And I realized that when I was in Serbia, because Serbian wine and Fitvine are very similar. And I mean this, I don't know the right way to say this, but there's less sugar. So it's that sugar is what fucks you up. Well, my sister, we're emptying out the tour bus. I go over to, it's at my sister's house. And so we go over to the tour bus, my sister's house. She goes, I go, what are you doing? She goes, I'm having a tequila, my new drink. And I went, what is it? She goes, Cazadores. I went, Cazadores. Tom sent me a bottle of that. It looks really familiar. Mm-hmm. The one you sent me was really expensive. The one she had was just like the regular bottle, the $90 bottle.
right?
And so, like the $54 bottle right there.
Yep.
And so I said, well, let me try some. And so I had a couple glasses of tequila with her. With
Just straight up, or
with some lime and some soda water.
yeah.
And I went home that night. I felt my buzz, like I felt good. Got in bed, had some water, got in bed, woke up, and I had 98% recovery on my whoop. And I slept sound as fuck. And I went, that's interesting. It's got to be a fluke. I'm sure that maybe the battery's almost dead.
Yeah.
Never mind. The next night, the tour bus still there. We go over and I said, hey, do you have any more tequila? And she goes, I do. So we have tequila again. And I go, okay. So we have tequila. And now this time I really tie one on.
Yeah.
And then I go to bed. I wake up. I got 78% recovery. Now my
Wow.
recovery is consistently in the red, always in the red. And I noticed that I wasn't tossing and turning at night. I was just kind of sleeping. Mm-hmm. And I reached out to someone and they're like, well, you know, it's because it's got less sugar and starch. And I went, shut the fuck up. Then you start Googling it and you're like, oh yeah, that's why The Rock has a tequila. That's why all these fucking celebrities have tequilas. So I was like, all right.
Well, I think they have it because it's just popular to consume, though. Right?
I think it's also that turnaround, like I can now achieve. My whole thing has always been about recovery.
Yeah.
Like, and so I remember seeing The Rock drinking tequila on his private jet and going like, what the fuck, man? Don't you have to work out tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can on tequila. When you drink tequila, I wish I had a glass of tequila right now. I'm not even fucking around. It's so enjoyable with a little lime, a little soda water. And man, my bounce back last night. Well, last night's a bad example because I did have a head injury, but
right.
But my recovery has been in the green since I started drinking tequila.
Wow.
In Whoop.
I'm so upset
Why?
because I can't fucking post this thing.
But you're the one, you bought me that bottle of Dragones.
Yeah.
Casa Dragones. So I'm now switching off of vodka. I'm off vodka entirely. I'm just doing tequila. And I'm tasting all the good tequilas. Right now, Casamigos and Casa Dragones are my two favorite ones. But I want to lean into other ones. I know Terramana is the rocks. And I was
Casamigos was the Clooney one, right?
Hey, type in what famous.
Oh yeah, number one is Ron White's.
Ooh, and Ron White doesn't drink anymore.
He doesn't, but that's
he might need a spokesman who drinks.
And by the way, you are really like convincing about drinking.
Yeah.
Like right now, you talking about tequila? You made me want a tequila.
I want a tequila really bad. Do you have Blanco tequila? Blanco tequila is what I like the most of. Hey, will you type up what celebrities have tequilas? Because I don't want to get in the liquor. I always get approached by, do you want to start a liquor company? I don't. I want to start like do we have a fucking Blanco tequila? We should.
Michael Jordan has Cincoro.
Okay.
Dwayne has Terramana. Clooney, Casamigos, that one's sold. Chainsmokers, Jaja or Jaja.
The Chainsmokers, what are they?
I didn't know that. Santana, Casa Noble. Of course, Buffett has Margaritaville.
Yeah.
That's got to be the shittiest one on that list, guaranteed.
I bet it's the best.
Why?
Thunderstruck tequila. Wait, what the fuck? I've had what's Sammy Hagar?
Yeah.
Sammy Hagar is Adam Levine and Sammy Hagar have the same one? Sammy Hagar has Cabo Wabo tequila. So he had bottles of Cabo Wabo, right?
Yeah.
We were judging a beauty contest for Miss Cabo Wabo. Okay, Miss Cabo Wabo. And there's like 9 women, and then Miss Cabo Wabo is going on tour with them. She's gonna go. We're gonna be the judges. Whoever we pick, they go on tour with them for the next 9 months for Sammy Hagar.
Yeah.
And so, no. What is it? Is it Terramana? It's Terramana? Let's light it up, baby. Oh, it's not the Blanco.
We might have one in the back.
Fucking go get it. What?
Please?
Please. But so we're all getting ready to vote. So
Yeah. Vote.
yeah, to pick
Oh,
Miss Cabo Wabo. And so they all do their speeches, they all do their talent, and we're all lining up our things. And Sammy Hagar comes over. I'm sorry, Sammy, if this blows you up your spot. Sammy Hagar comes over with signed bottles of Cabo Wabo, puts them down, and he goes, "Hey, it's number 8." I said, "What?" And he goes, "It's number 8." We're like, "What?" And he goes, "I'm going on tour with this person for 9 months. Number 8." And walks away. I was like, "Whoa, okay, what's this?" Cazadores. That sounds good, right?
I'm sure.
Do you have any ice? No, there's no fucking ice here.
No.
It's like you guys don't even live here. Type in Cazadores, see how much this costs. What, are you getting ice?
I'll see if we have any.
He is so good.
Yeah, he is great.
Was he an orphan?
He was.
What if you did orphan podcasting orphans?
Orphans podcasting orphans?
Is this a blue agave high tequila blanco? No, put in 911. Real tequila for real people. Real tequila, our tequila. Let me tell me about your tequila. I might do this as oh my God, you are the cutest fucking thing alive. I know it looks like someone was icing their knee with it, but that's okay. We'll take it.
Okay.
Yeah. Discover. Tell me something about Cazadores. Let's do this, Tom.
Okay.
Let's do this.
Give me that cup.
Hey, if you're a tequila company, send your bottle of tequila to 2 Bears, 1 Cave. And we will be sampling tequilas for the next year. I bet there's got to be 50 bottles of tequila, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. 50. Everyone, starting with The Rock. Hey, someone hit up The Rock. DJ! Send us a brand new bottle of
Dewey!
Did I ever play my voice text of The Rock to me? Do you?
Yeah, you did, yeah.
I still have it. I play it every now and then.
You do?
If I'm feeling depressed, I go, The Rock fucking called me.
Yeah.
Fucking The Rock. The Rock.
Yeah.
The Rock.
He was like, "Hey, brother."
Hey, just saw you posting about Terramana. Hey, I'm gonna do my best Rock impression.
Did he send you a bunch?
He did not. Yeah. He said he was like, "Gig." It was funny because we texted back and forth, and then he was like, "Give me your address, and I'll send you some Terramana." And I was like, "Fuck, man, yeah." And I gave him my address, and then it never.
I know this is a horrible thing to say in podcasting, but I'll tell you. I'll tell you who messaged me. You have to. Sorry, but you have to.
Donald Trump?
Nope.
Ooh. No, she didn't.
She did
Wait, when?
last week.
No, she didn't.
Yeah.
No, she didn't.
Yes.
Let me check to see if she hasn't messaged me real quick.
She's not messaged you.
Oh, because you were with.
No, shut up.
Oh wait. Oh, because you bleeped her name out.
Yeah.
Oh, you bleeped her name out.
Yes.
I thought you
Yes.
bleeping.
Yes.
Why?
Shut up. This is why I can't tell you anything.
I love the smell of tequila. It smells so good.
All right.
Can you believe Danny Brown's never seen Black Panther?
No. And he didn't go see Get Out.
Danny Brown.
Danny Brown didn't go see Get Out because he didn't want to feel badly about white bitches.
Danny Brown is one of the most interesting fucking people.
His fucking perspective is hilarious.
Hysterical.
So funny.
Yeah.
All right.
I really got a kick. Okay,
Cheers.
wait. So cheers. Okay. What did she call you about?
Shut up.
Wait, what did she say?
I'm never telling you anything.
Why?
Because you do this. So this is our review of Cazadores.
Okay, this is Cazadores. Pull up. I want to know more about Cazadores. And this is how it'll go, guys. You send us a bottle of tequila, especially you, The Rock. I don't think that. And then Cazadores.
Is
Cazadores a good tequila?
But
People
also,
ask.
this is the Cazadores Blanco, which has the highest rating, by the way.
Okay. Well, so this is what? So Cazadores is a great tequila for margaritas because it's got high notes of basil, lemon blossom. It's great for sipping too, but especially well suited for margaritas thanks to its freshness, roundness, and agave characteristics. So this means it's probably pretty sweet. It's probably got hints of something. And I think with the sipping tequila, I know that Cazadores is a sipping tequila. So type in Cazadores and then let's see, is Cazadores a good tequila? It's gonna roll. Now scroll down. Scroll. Right there. Is it a real tequila? What the fuck? It's Oprah's favorite tequila. It's Hélène DeGeneres. Hélène DeGeneres.
Okay.
Hélène DeGeneres.
Okay.
Hélène DeGeneres. Hey, let's think of a merch idea. Let's think of a shirt we could sell real quick.
We have a good one coming.
Do we?
Yeah.
What?
I'll show you. Cheers.
Cheers. Hey, here, tap it. To live on the beach, Tommy. Me and you, buddy.
Beach life.
We're beach life. It's interesting. I can taste the sweetness in it. It's the
That goes down clean.
It does. That's really nice. Cazadores. And I love if we were gonna let's do a liquor. Maybe we'll do a liquor.
Okay.
What will we name it? How do you say bears? ¿Cómo se dice bears in español?
Osos.
Casa dos ojos.
Osos.
Dos osos.
Yeah.
Casa dos ojos. House of the two bears.
Dos osos tequila.
Dos osos tequila. Yeah. Dos osos. And Tom, oh my God, why don't we have a fucking tequila?
Yeah.
Why don't we have a tequila?
I think we just pitched it right now.
Because you can speak Spanish, so you can sell it. And no. Oh my God, Tom, you can say things about The Rock and George Clooney that they don't know you're saying because you're saying it in Spanish,
right?
And you'd sell it to the Latino culture.
Yeah,
you'd be like, say something in Spanish about like negative, like they don't like certain things.
La Piedra y Clooney son unos salvajes animales, son racistas, no les gustan los latinos. Este es para nosotros, es nuestra tequila.
Dos osos.
Dos osos.
Dos osos. Dos osos.
Esos dos una gran putas de la concha de su madre.
No te gusta los incas o aztecas, right?
Rock y Clooney son nazis.
Rock y Clooney son nazis. Y Daniel Cuervo.
James Bond también.
James Bond también. Claro.
All right.
No, I love this. Let's get back into Spanish. We could really sell a fucking tequila.
Yeah, we will.
This is our first commercial, okay?
Okay.
It's I'll speak in English and you speak in Spanish, but you don't have to say the same thing I say in Spanish. You can say something different. I go, hi, my name is Bert Kreischer and this is Tom Segura. And then you go, es gordo y guapo, right? And then I'll go, listen to him if you just speak Spanish. And then I'll go, we came out with our brand new tequila. And he goes, es pequeño pinga y grande pinga. And then maybe that's not a great commercial.
Yeah, true.
Why didn't we drink tequila earlier? What do you got for the rest of the day? Spend time with the boys? Hey,
Yeah,
Leanne and I want to come out and see the boys.
Yeah?
Yeah, we're here for a while.
Okay. Come on out.
Yeah?
Sure. Come out.
Wherever you are?
Wherever you are.
We need to think globally. I know, Nadav. But this is when it's fun. It's when we've gone a little too long and we just break out a drink.
Yeah.
This is when it gets good.
That's true. That's fun.
I know what our merch is.
What?
Guys, we're introducing 2 shirts. One says, I fell in love with Bert. One says, I fell in love with Tom.
Oh, that's pretty good.
That's how we're going to find out who you'd fall in love with more.
Okay.
I fell in love with Bert. I fell in love with Tom.
There you go.
And that is how we decide who is falling in love with most.
Just study those numbers.
Just study those numbers. What did yours ever
It
post?
didn't upload. No, it never uploaded.
I'll just tell you what my numbers are real quick.
Yeah.
Right now,
Yeah.
I'm at 67% compared to 43% for you.
Yeah.
That's 110%.
Sure those percentages are right?
My vision's not great these days.
All right, we got to wrap it up. I love you.
I love you more. I love you more. I love you more.
Okay.
I love you more. I do love you more than you love me.
Don't stop that.
No, I do. And I tell you what, I love you so much that I think this should be a fun game to find out who people will fall in love with first.
Okay. All right.
I love you.
Love you too.
I know you do. I'm very easy to fall in love with.
Bert and Tom, Tom and Bert. One goes topless while the other wears a shirt. Tom tells stories and Bert's the machine. There's not a chance in hell that they'll keep it clean. Here's what we call 2 bears, 1 cave. No scripts, a bit of booze, amateur partology. Dirty jokes, raunchy humor, no apologies. Here's what we call 2 bears, 1 cave.